So guys, today I'll be sharing with you with an excitement a whole bunch of fragrances from my collection that unfortunately don't work for me. And I got inspired by Sarah Mayer's video in which she talked about fragrances that she struggled with, so I decided to do kind of the same, but my problem is not necessarily my skin chemistry, but these fragrances in particular, and make sure to keep on watching to find out why. More information is as always down below in the description box, so make sure to check it out, and please give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoy this concept and maybe would like to find out about more fragrances that I don't like. And definitely don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me on my social media to stay in touch, and without any further ado, let's get started. So hello and welcome everyone to today's collective video about fragrances that I struggle with. These are perfumes in my collection that don't work for me for one reason or another. I bet you have something like that in yours too. Feel free to share and put a comment down below which fragrance you're not very comfortable with that you have and that doesn't work for you. I want to get started with a recent purchase that I got because of the rave reviews. This is Yara Moy from Lattafa. Nice bottle, super hyped up as the entire Yara line, and I enjoyed the pink one so much that I thought this is gonna be just as pretty because it has some gorgeous notes, and basically that's the reason why I got this perfume, because I was looking for a fragrance that would capture a note of patchouli and peach in one fragrance, and that's exactly what we have going on in here. Mix some caramelized nuances with white floral tones. This is a lovely woody, slightly fruity but very muted floral type of fragrance that is very easygoing, that is actually lovely. Peachiness in here is not as strong as I wish, and also I'm not getting very realistic patchouli, but overall, it's very seamlessly blended, super nice, kind of lovely. But the thing is, I'm used to stronger fragrances. I'm used to perfumes that perform way better than this, because this is that type of almost shower jelly fragrance that doesn't last on me at all. I mean, like, I oversprayed so much, like, you guys, 10 spritzes and I can smell it after a couple of minutes. Like, I go out, I get to work and it's gone. So that's super disappointing to me personally, and I've been layering it with other fragrances that seems to work, but I wish I could smell, that patchouli peachiness, not necessarily even Mitsoko style, but something modernized. And that was so promising to me personally. And because of the all hyped reviews, I thought, why not to blind buy it? And sometimes that can go wrong, like it happened with me and Yara Moy, which is kind of a lovely fragrance once again, but not enough for me. So yeah, I try to make it work, and sometimes I do, but the thing is, it is just not long lasting at all to me personally, and I wish I could smell more of it. It actually gets compared to Marc Jacobs fragrance, the intense version of the Perfect perfume, and I used to love this one so much. And yes, the similarity is there. It's kind of like this woody type of floral fragrance with very clean aftertaste, but I prefer Marc Jacobs intense version so much more. The bottle is prettier, it's more refined type of fragrance, and I can smell it for much longer, and I definitely don't need as much as I need Yara Moy. So yeah, between these two, in case you've been interested in them, I would definitely recommend you Marc Jacobs perfume. And by the way, they just released another version of it, like in a purplish flacon, and it is so beautiful. I already want it. It's on my wish list, and it's actually a pretty interesting line from Marc Jacobs. I've always appreciated them for the designs of their bottles, and this fragrance has like this very clean vibe, so it's a perfect everyday perfume. So is Yara Moy, but yeah, it's not what I expected it to be, and the thing is, it's too faint. Unlike our next fragrance, which is complete opposite. It is overwhelming. It makes me, choke. I really want to open all the windows, go to the shower, and take off Bade Oud Honor and Glory from, another Lattafa fragrance here on the list. You've probably already heard me reviewing this perfume, complaining about its strength. Oh my god, I'm afraid to spray it on me. Let's do like a one tiny spritz from far away. Yeah. Okay, so In the opening, I can tolerate it. It's kind of like a lovely pineapple creme brulee burnt sugar effect, but then the spices overtake the entire composition. There is so much turmeric that I hate in real life. I don't like in perfumes. There is cinnamon that reminds me of 1 million and it breaks my heart because the opening is sort of lovely. It's this tingy, exotic, juicy pineapple with very contrasting burnt sweetness, but then like in the dry down it turns even messier because there is so much weird, sweet, dusty woodiness. I don't know, there is sandalwood, there is cashmere, there is vanilla, and it's a whole clutch of different notes. It is too masculine for me and it is so strong, despite the fact that I get so many compliments for this fragrance. I can't stand it on myself and I can always smell it because it's present all the time. Oh, not my thing at all. I blind bought that one as well as the next fragrance, and this is not like bad, but okay, I'll explain you why I'm not a fan of Elizabeth and James Nirvana Amethyst fragrance. I bought it, I believe, for a tobacco video because that's like the main note in this fragrance, and it is mixed with honeysuckle, which is not your typical white floral fragrance, so that got me excited. And there is cedar with spices, so to me it's like pencil shaving in a very old bag. So it smells old, it smells overly dated. This tobacco is not the best tobacco perfume I've ever smelled, let's put it that way, and there is just something in there that is off-putting. It's not fragrance I'm excited about. It's not like a bad perfume, but like wearing it, like why? Honestly, why? No, it's not my thing. It smells like maybe very dry tobacco. It's not like a chewy tobacco. It's not an exciting, you know, intense, powerful type of tobacco. I have so many tobacco-centric fragrances in my collection that I've even put together a top list of such fragrances in case you're interested in a great one that I highly recommend. Make sure to check out that video. I believe I featured it in it, but with time, not my thing at all. It's like pencil shaving, not in a nice way, and overall I'm not, you know, a cedar or like even a woody girl anyway, so yeah, it's just like the whole blend is not working for me. So with that being said, now let's talk about something delicious, something that I was so excited about, something that looks real nice and smells beautiful. This is Kissa Delicious from Paris Corner that I've heard so many rave reviews about that I thought, what the heck, you know what, let's blind buy it. Like with most of Arab fragrances, it's a great deal, and it didn't make me wanna, you know, break the bank. I didn't need to save for it literally for a month. I was like, okay, it seems lovely, people go crazy about it, I like the notes, why not? And you know what? Right away, I liked it so much. I was like, this is a great blind buy. This is so beautiful. I will be wearing it non-stop. And I do, but the thing is, it disappears. Kind of very similar experience as with the Lattafa fragrance, but this is even weaker. This turns into a skin scent, but it's like almost not there, and it's not enough on its own at all, which is very, very upsetting to me personally, because it's like this very creamy, lovely, almost milky chocolate fragrance with coconut, with vanilla, with musk, but I smell mostly whipped cream out of it, almost with an almond milk touch that reminds me of Kilian's Rolling in Love, and you guys might remember that I'm obsessed with those type of lactonic fragrances that are not too heavy and dull. This is so lovely, and it actually made me wanna get a proper chocolate fragrance from an Arab brand. So if you can recommend me something, please do. I've just purchased Mocha from Fragrance World and I am so pleased with that one. In here, dark chocolate turns so milky extremely fast that even in the first place, I wouldn't say it's that chocolatey, but yeah, it's a very beautiful skin scent, but it's not enough for me personally. Even for that price, I wanted more. And you know, with Arabs, I'm used to kind of that performance that is strong, that is there, and it's basically very, very fleeting, and I don't like that. I want my perfume friend to be with me all the time. I want to rely on you and not like, okay, it's gone, you know, after I get to a certain place, I'm ready to reapply my fragrance again, or you know, to go on with something else during the day. And maybe if someone is into that kind of, you know, procedure, it's fine, but I typically want my fragrance at least to be noticeable to me. I'm not craving compliments all the time, but I want the fragrance to be present, at least like closer to the skin, and this is like way too faint, way too, you know, skin scent for me personally. So not a bad perfume, kind of lovely, but I don't get the hype around this one, because maybe on other people it lasts longer, however on me it doesn't, and yeah, I don't like it for that. And I don't like the next fragrance because, okay, it's not what I expected JUS Vanilla Therapy to be, and now I need to tell you something. On my Dua videos or on my Arab videos, so many people comment and tell me I need to let the fragrances macerate, you know, just let them sit, and then after like a decade maybe you will smell the beauty. The thing is, it's bullshit, because fragrances are made in big batches or even small batches, and before they are, you know, released and are ready for sale, they should be macerated already. If brands claim that that's kind of like the concept and the thing, they're basically selling you unfinished product. That's how it works, okay? Maybe, of course, with time, like you could have already experienced that yourself, your fragrances turn richer. That's a normal process, but it's not like I buy a fragrance for it to sit on the shelf for I don't know how long. No, this is not how it should work. I buy perfumes to be wowed, amazed, and really happy about it right away, and to be able to wear it, not like waiting. Why? Why should I buy and wait if I could just wait and not buy and buy something else? You know what I mean? Anyway, this fragrance is not bad. I mean, like, it's not as bad as their take on Italica and dark Black Phantom, because that's like rubber, that's so bad. Like, I appreciated Black Phantom for the fact that it's a really well-balanced mix of burnt, sugary, dark, sweet notes. And that mix of JUS, it's just like a flop for me, personally. This, oh my god, I don't even know how to describe you why I don't like this fragrance. Okay, one sprays from far away. No! Ah, okay, you know how it smells? It smells mastic, it smells of oil, it smells of balm, it smells bitter, it smells like, it smells very woody, balmy, basically like mastic oil, or you know, something very thick, something like a balm. And I would say even like in medicinal way, a little bit. That's not my thing, and it should be a blend of Musk Therapy, which is the prettiest, cleanest, crispest musk fragrance ever, and I'm not getting any of that in here. For me, this is like very heavy. It's like you're entering a temple, and maybe you get like, it's literally like someone will put some strange balm on you, and no, especially because it should be a blend between Musk Therapy and Ani thing that is like this, once again, juicy, bright, very fresh type of vanilla. It's not it. Maybe I got a wrong fragrance, but I'm sure not. Like, Dua is hit or miss for me personally, and my recent purchases weren't that impressive to me. So yeah, that's another big disappointment, especially because I need to pay higher price for the shipping and taxes, and then end up with fragrances that are blah. That's not necessarily my thing. So once again, this is just like way too balmy, mastic, woody, yeah, a little bit sweet, but it is not giving me vibe of Ani nor of Musk Therapy. It's just like a complete misleading idea that they are selling. Anyway, you guys, next, last but not least, is actually Cora from Quinto Canto, one of my first niche brands I've discovered. Super cool. I have so many favorites from them. You can actually get this brand from So Avant-Garde webshop with my discount. And Cora is the one that I can't really, it's lovely in the bottles, it's nice, very lovely fragrance in the bottle, but I can't wear it on my skin and that might be my skin or maybe blend of notes or type of fragrance, that it's not mine. It's just not mine. It pulls so like bitter, dark, old patchouli. It's not a smoky patchouli, it's not the chocolate type of patchouli. We have oud in here, we have a lot of balmy and, you know, sweet, cinnamonish, basically like powdery, spicy notes in here. But on me, I'm smelling ambergris, I'm smelling vetiver, I'm smelling patchouli with benzoin. So those notes that I'm not a big fan of. I wish I could smell more of caramelized patchouli with oud and orris that are also in there. But it's even a little bit sour on me, and it reminds me of those things you put in your car to refresh it, you know, in the Christmas tree form. Not my thing, and it is also too masculine on me personally. From the bottle or on paper, it's all right, I like it, but then once it hits my skin, it's just not my thing. So with that being said, that's all for today's part 1 of fragrances that I struggle with and have in my collection. Maybe you know a place where I can sell them, or maybe you're interested in some of these. Please share some fragrances that you're not crazy about, that you have, and I would also really like to find out why. So share your stories, and I'm excited to hear from you. If you have any questions left, I'm here to answer them. Please share your videos for future content. Maybe you have something on your mind that you're interested in and would like to see here, and I highly appreciate your time spent on my channel. Please give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed my chatty stories, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me on my social media, check out the description box for more information, and make sure to stay tuned, smell good. We'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys.